animals that not even AI could come up with.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
This is what happens when you try to make a sequel without paying respect to the source material. Nature clearly tried to recreate the biological box office hit that was a giraffe, but on a budget.
What kind of animal do you guys think is like very strange that not even AI could come up with?
The result is an animal that 100% spawned a cryptid myth or six.
No man, some frog.
If the tall one's a giraffe, then this is a rough draft. We don't talk about Garanux enough, and we really should, because explaining this animal to the wrong people in the wrong
Father can stand like this.
times
Little
would have
extra
cost to have you
creepy.
lobotomized. And you know they're not AI, because Garanux can go their entire lives without drinking water. Well,
I think they can walk.
technically,
they can walk like
anybody
this,
can,
right?
but getting moisture from leaves and shoots means
They fucking
Garanux
walk.
can live a full life without ever sipping water. Allen Iverson could
Imagine you're shooting at home, right? And this animal just walk at you like standing upright, and yep.
never. You know what huskies look like
Showing
after getting shaved? Well, Garanux look like an alpaca with
skinwalker.
alopecia, while
That
also
is-
looking like
that's
a
just
kangaroo
crazy.
doing
Yep.
a handstand. Go ahead, pause the video and squint. You'll see it eventually. But the Garanux is a gazelle, with its
Gazelle.
closest relative likely being the one you think of when you hear the word gazelle. Garanux are built different.
Garanut? Okay, yeah. Seem like a demon.
Literally structured abnormally. If you didn't know any better, you'd
Yeah, I think they can. Wow, they can stand like a kangaroo, but Jesus.
assume you saw something that rhymes with wind soccer. And the pose makes me think they inspired the freak deer that folded Finn from Adventure
It's
Time.
very freaky. This is
But
a
of
very
course,
freaky.
the most
pose.
uncanny feature is that pinhead. Nature had to give them buns of steel and
Damn, look at that muscle, man. Look at that muscle and belly. Woo!
iron quads
Huge.
just to act as a counterbalance. Why they didn't just give them a normal head? Well, that is beyond our comprehension. It is nice to know an animal built like a Wendigo still has decorum. I defy you to tell me this isn't a male Garanuk holding down a branch for his girl. Ain't nothing artificial about this intelligence. Some stuff is just universal. There's really nothing like a Garanuk, but there's a distant relative of theirs that's arguably more mythical.
Foreshadowing?
The Saiga looks like Narnia in the face, and that's saying something because I never watched Narnia.
Wow! This is a Pokemon.
But it feels right. The Saiga is an
This like nose part here feels really strange though. It's like a sponge box. It's like a sponge. It look like a sponge. Ugly sponge.
Yo, editor, can we better? The
Yeah,
Saiga is an unusual and underrated antelope that used to populate the steppe in millions. That's actually why they have the NSFW nose. You see, that double barrel nostril situation was an
What's the purpose of this stuff here? What the fuck? This is like this is just strange.
adaptation to filter out dust kicked up by the massive herd. The same nose also cools the blood in the summer and warms up air in the winter before it gets
Oh, it cools the blood in the
to
summer.
the lungs.
I see.
It's a multi-purpose proboscis that
What the fuck? This shit is nasty. Seems like get possessed by some kind of demon.
also cools the blood in the summer and warms up air in the winter before it gets to the lungs. It's a multi-purpose proboscis that makes them antelope alf,
Antelope.
while also serving as a built-in mask. Yet that mask couldn't save the Saiga from its own pandemic, because in 2015 there was a mass outbreak of a bacteria that caused blood poisoning in the
So if there's a pandemic, they'll die faster because they can suck things in faster.
infected and killed 200,000 and erased 2/3 of the global population.
man.
But the Star Wars Extra has made a comeback, with their numbers rebounding from less than 40,000 in 2005 to today over 4 million, with Kazakhstan ecologists estimating that they'll hit over 5 million by 2030. Thank the powers at play for that, because just imagine showing somebody this picture of an extinct animal and being like, yeah, this was taken all the way back in 2015. So if you needed to hear good news, you'll be happy to know the Saiga is looking like it's here to stay. You might be less happy about this though.
What the? I think I've seen this in some kind of cartoon before.
I've seen some
Video
adorable
games?
looking grasshoppers in my day.
Wow, so
A smiling bug's like
grasshopper is one of the most terrifying things ever.
paralysis demon is
It just
not one of them. To be fair, it's not a grasshopper, it's a katydid.
Autoptera order? Katydid.
Same insect order, different insects.
Katie did what?
And I hear they get real offended when you
Katie did it? Sure.
confuse them. This katydid belongs to the Copophora genus. A genus that looks like a sick joke with members perpetually mocking you for it. There's not a single situation where a bug needs to look like this. And maybe it's partly my fault because I can't look at this and not see two brick yellow teeth giving me the world's most devious smile. He's built like a Courage the Cowardly Dog plot device, Freaky Fred looking. That's my
very similar.
should get you put on the list. And the thing is, they're not just an assault on your sight. Giant katydids have the distinction of being one of the loudest insects on Earth.
The fuck? They're having sex? Jesus. Kamen Rider? What the fuck is Kamen Rider?
You know, I don't know everything, so I wasn't sure if that audio was edited or not.
Are they mating? I don't think it's edited.
But after listening to other clips, I've come to the
Nature is for sure fascinating.
conclusion that yes, this bug can.
How you not know?
Fact,
I don't know.
Back to Vietnam, with the tip of its wings.
I'm not Lakari. Yep. I bet you watched Lakari. It's a hero. I know Kamen Rider, but is there some kind of like Guna meme regarding Kamen Rider?
Some katydids sound exactly like chirping birds. And just like birds, the call is mostly for attracting mates. And some
attracting mate
male
though.
katydids will form boy band groups to sing together to help each other keep the rhythm, which is apparently a major turn on. And
this is to attract mate.
if you
I
think
see.
the bug show respect to the original IP one,
Katie did. Yeah, Kane did too. Kane gonna attract the mate too. Bugface.
katydids came first.
What the fuck? It's Kamen Rider. I thought you said Tom Rider. Kamen Rider. Now I know. Yeah, I actually don't know this is Kamen Rider.
So the birds sing like them. And two, some
Oh, you're talking about the Tom Rider.
katydids eat birds.
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
yeah, katydids let their nuts
The movie,
hang.
right?
Literally, because fun fact, cover your ears, kids, but the largest testicles on the planet belong to these bush crickets. You don't have to believe me, you can Google it, and then you can explain your search history. Just know, there's not a single prompt you could give a computer that
No.
will lead to this. And that's the thing with AI. Nature's weird enough without people making stuff up. And this is the most AI-looking animal I've
AI looking? No.
ever seen.
It's
Ghosts
magnificent.
in general don't seem to be real.
What the fuck?
Like, they're constantly testing what they can get away
What
with in
the
the
fuck?
Matrix. And the Markor is no different. The Markor genuinely looks mythical with a
Oh, it's very mythical. It's like, yeah. You create a religion, you're gonna use this as your spirit animal. Yep.
reputation.
And people will join your cult real quick.
Their name translates to snake eater because of their habit of
There's some freaky stuff though.
curb stomping serpents and predictably eating them. At least according to folklore, because of their habit of curb stomping serpents and predictably eating them. At least according to folklore, and locals would collect the chewed cud of these goats, believing they could use it as snake antivenom.
What are they doing here?
Also, the national animal of Pakistan is a lot bigger than you think, with males often getting to over
Oh, it's a national animal of Pakistan.
200 pounds, which is pretty big for an animal you've probably never seen before. And if you have, and this Gandalf goat looks familiar,
Gandalf Golf. Oh yeah.
they were actually Thor's emotional support in Love and Thunder.
Is it actually?
The Markor is a beautifully majestic specimen.
I still feel like it's fake though. Is it a real animal? Does this animal really like exist?
Which is funny because if we were ducks, I'd literally have to censor that. Male Markors use those iconic horns to battle cliffside for females. That and they were created a day nature's ice cream machine came in. Whether it's them allegedly landscaping the snake population, their cinematic fights to the death, or just Markor parkour, you gotta admit, this goat has more aura than anything an algorithm could come up with. Now,
Yeah, that's right. Okay, this
goat.
This goat has no aura.
Holy freak sh**. Now, I think every animal's beautiful in
Everything for my real?
its own way, but that
Shut
starts
up.
to change
You're a lying piece of shit. Everything for what it means.
once people start playing God.
Okay, sure. Gazo is it uglier than you?
And boy, did we play God with this goat. We ruined them just like we did the powder
Sure.
pigeon. We fully pugged the goat, and really
Yep. It makes me feel like I'm a super chattel compared to him. I'm good looking.
enough, Damascus goats look almost normal as kids.
Mascot
only they get Pearl
goats?
Harbored by puberty. They say for every ugly mug, there's at least one who'll defend it. So I'm still waiting for someone to defend
Ooh.
the animal.
Oh, they look kind of like they're high and horny.
Literally built as Cusco's karma. This is the one time I wish it were AI, because they look like their existence is constant pain.
What the hell?
That is not the skull of an animal that should have
is that real skull?
been
That is-
afforded.
Holy shit. That's yeah. It's gonna be their next evolution is gonna be Ox, right? In Lord of the Ring.
Life. That and this is now the third case of unnecessary censorship. Looking like Rocky Dennis's persona is even funnier when you realize a Damascus won a beauty pageant for goats, with Gar being named most beautiful goat in 2008. And yes, those are
the most beautiful goat.
Pictures PR went with. And I'm sure the goats are nice people and they didn't ask for this, but that's what human hubris does. It turns goats into Dark Crystal characters. That's a lot of effort just to get one-upped by nature. Like this.
This is some kind of like, yep, special Pokemon, something like that. Yeah.
Not only is
he has like so many, like, what is this? Like, let's just call this a pinky toe.
Is this real? But this cat and that shark have something in common. I see you all have questions, and I'm gonna get to them, starting with the biggest one. What?
Is this a shark?
Why do you know the things
Rick and Morty world
that you know?
Actually real.
You should have been asking yourself that after
Shit is actually real.
People ask me how I know so much about animals and even why I'm so into them in the first place, and I don't know. But
okay, sure. I don't want to know why you're so deep into animal.
The answer is likely undiagnosed and
tell
very
me.
Unmedicated. It's really nothing for me to spend hours, even days, going down the rabbit hole of my fixation of the week. It's when it's time to sit down and make the video and retrace the rabbit hole. Yeah, I waste a lot of time that way. That's why I feel pretty good about today's sponsor, Opera. Don't touch the mouse. Now, see, that's actually the problem. We're in an attention recession. Luckily, Opera can help with that. Opera is a web browser with features I honestly wish I had around in college.
Yep.
Features like Tab Islands. Tab Islands lets you group your tabs by theme or project. And if you're one of those coordinate the colors of your folders based on the class students, you'll appreciate Tab Islands letting you do the same. By the way, we can agree, math is red, science is green, and English is blue, right? But my favorite is Tab Traces, because we've all been there, sitting in front of a screen with 20, 30, I think my career high is like 46 tabs open at once. And when I'm retracing my internet
46 tab, that's like rookie number. You're gonna bump up that number.
Steps, Tab Traces are like bread
compared to some community, that's actually a rookie number.
Crumbs, because the darker the underscore of a tab, the more recently you visited that tab.
Alright, sure. 45 of this tab is about animal. Yeah, that is strange. I don't want to look at your browsing history. Fuck no.
That feature has saved me hours. There's also split screen where you can have 4 tabs visible at once. I usually just do 2, but if you can make 4 work, all power to you. But 4 is good for when there's a breaking story and I want to cross-reference multiple articles. Now, music's important to me because often while I'm researching and especially writing,
Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm listening to the exact song
I don't know, man. I don't even know what I just said.
Playing in that video. And with the player feature, you can detach the music and float it around to control it without clicking back and forth.
Wolf of Wall Street. I think most of the dude in Wall Street they're all kind of high, right? That's a myth and about it. They have to be like constantly high to.
So whether you're a student, creator, or just chronically online, there's at least something for you on this browser. The link will be in the description if you want to see for yourself. Shout out to Opera for sponsoring this video, but more so, shout out to Opera for sponsoring my recreational rabbit hole habit, because this was one hell of a rabbit hole to go down. You are looking at a rare albino cyclops found inside the stomach of a pregnant dusky shark. He looks like a petrified Agent Plecky from Lilo.
Cool, it's only illegal for the poor. Yep. That is right.
Stitch. Actually,
I'd rather be poor this way, and drink the poor man Coke. Yeah, this is where I deserve. I don't know what kind of Coke you are drinking.
No, he looks like one of those disgustingly hyper-realistic frames from SpongeBob. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This deformed fetus is a result of one of the
What the fuck? Okay. Is this the baby of this shark? I mean, so they'll slowly lose their eye when they grow up, something like that. Or this is a mutant. Or this is some kind of mutant.
Freakiest defects in nature. Damn it.
Is that?
Holoprosencephaly is a
holoprosencephaly? It's gonna be
rare condition where the brain of a developing embryo fails to separate into
it's like a
2 distinct halves.
Cyclops lamp.
Instead forming one mass. Obviously, this causes a laundry list of problems.
Alright, sure. I watched
Coplia means one eye.
Yeah, I watched a show called what's the show about the monster with a lot of door? Can't remember. Yeah, monster. I can't remember the movie's name though. Yeah. for whatever. Too much might now be
I
unseen.
get stuck right in the middle. It's the same condition afflicting this
I
kitten.
think I've seen this in the
Unfortunately,
movie.
This condition has been described as being
Monster Inc, right? The movie name.
incompatible with life, which is a really dramatic way of saying you're basically born in past tense. But the weirdest part is HPE is caused by a mutation in the Sonic the Hedgehog gene. Don't laugh, I'm serious. In the early stages, it's this gene and the Sonic the Hedgehog protein that separates the eye field into two separate eyes. And maybe that's why Speed Freak has one eye with two pupils. Oh god, I'm sorry, take it back. Oh, also humans can get holoprosencephaly too. I'm just not putting those pictures anywhere near this video.
Just this goat might get me into trouble.
But
Why?
yeah, the shark's real, but incredibly rare. That's not its base form.
Yeah, as a Monster Inc. Yeah.
This is platypus level
Cyclops here. We already got that, and he's incredibly handsome, and he get laid more than you. Shut up.
of nonsense. The star-nosed mole is proof that people will let nature get away with anything so long as it's
I don't know what is this for in a mole.
small enough, and so long as it spends most of its natural life underground. The mole looks like it sneezed while constipated and prolapsed from the other end, and those 22 facial flesh fingers
I'm sure there's some like, vacuum product on our market, right? They use this as their design.
or tendrils are freakishly sensitive.
The vacuum, like Dyson. That's got to be some Dyson model that use this mole as their inspiration for their design, right? Yep.
Well, your hand has 17,000
I should become a product designer.
touch receptors. Starfish fish has 100,000 on its nose, making it the most sensitive touch organ in the animal kingdom.
Ooh.
It's so sensitive, Cthulhu's pet can decide whether or not something's food in 8 milliseconds.
Yummy.
And actually eat it in as little as 120. Meaning, it's a Lovecraftian mole that eats faster than any other animal on Earth, while essentially maxing out on reaction time. And since most moles eat their weight in food a day, star-noses are in a constant state of binging. This mole would genuinely end all life on Earth.
Oh, look at their hand though. Their hand kind of look like the chicken hand. Okay,
If only
okay, sure.
it weren't an eighth of a pound. Not only because they would eat entire ecosystems.
Mole is too
into
disturbing
collapse,
even for you.
Because there'd be no way of escaping them. Not only are they speed-eating earthbenders with the internal discernment of a vacuum, they can
Evil
swim
hand.
and
Yeah, it's
breathe
like a-
underwater. Okay,
I won't play
not
Resident
really,
Evil
but they can
before.
smell underwater, and they do it by blowing
Oh, they
air
can swim
bubbles
too?
trap molecules
Jesus.
that mix with the air
I look like a starfish. Kind of cute though underwater. This
inside
stuff.
before inhaling the bubble and, by extension, the trap molecules. This means a diving mole can sniff out prey while underwater and even aim air bubbles at a specific target. And did I mention they do this blind? But somehow there's more, because this creature can smell in stereo.
Okay, I know they're blind though.
The same way you would compare differences in sound between the left
Well, where's the eye?
and right ear to pinpoint the source, moles can do with their
I think they have eye too, but their eye is like it's not functioning and it's basically non-existent.
nostrils.
No
Star
eye.
moles are just a bunch of randomly broken
I think they have eye, right? But it's just
skills and powers packed into
Really?
a flesh flower face fur termite.
Cow by
Can't say
fur?
that
I think
five
so,
times
I think-
fast, you better like this video. But you definitely heard of star-nosed
shit,
moles before.
they live in
As a
the
palate
darkness.
cleanser, there you go. The cutest animal you've never seen. Because if I saw it, I wouldn't just think it was
bat?
AI. I think it was bad Photoshop. How else does one explain a panda, leopard, meerkat ferret?
who?
Well, the last part's a hint. The marbled polecat is a mustelid, not unlike honey badgers, otters, and wolverines, albeit a little
Mustelid is like he's not as aggressive as like honey badger and the Wolverine, right? They are the craziest like one in this like family. That's why Mustelid. Is it like psycho too?
smaller. They're not even the only
This creature is like very
type of polecat, but they are the one that looks the most like animated taxidermy. They're the only ones that dress like a mother of four in divorce court. Marbled polecats
the mother of four in this war court. Okay,
stand
sure.
out. And that might be the point. It's believed a defensive polecat will aggressively flash their colors as a warning. Not that they're venomous, but their attitude is. That and polecats will take a page out of their skunk cousin's playbook and crop dust a threat with foul-smelling anal secretions that reek of the dead.
What is it, anal secretion?
Also,
It's like a pee?
polecats might be more of a stereotype than honey badgers, as they're hyper-aggressive and regularly attack animals many times their size. This is the same calico ferret that made Ukrainian soldiers evacuate from a bunker.
Ukrainian soldier?
Як його витягнути, блях? Так понятно, що він зараз працює.
Right. He gonna beat the Russian in World War III. Yeah.
Ух, блядь.
He's a lasso.
Він хоче напасти.
Yeah, Ukrainian are gonna use this to go against Russia.
how insane that could be to bite the ground out of frustration? Someone tells Zigzagoon and it ain't that serious. Well,
Zigzagoon.
considering the loaded skunk shot, it actually might be. And on the topic
it's Zigzagoon.
of smell,
basically
last
Zigzagoon.
but not least,
Zigzagoon is such a shitty Pokemon. You know, it's really, it's just an NPC Pokemon. I think Poochyena is kind of the same too, but Poochyena is more fun than Zigzagoon, I think. It's stronger. You guys play that Pokemon Emerald, you know. What's this?
alright, so
It's like a dude wearing like a teenager wearing a costume. Like,
not AI, but either that is a cartoonishly tiny truck, or binturongs are a lot bigger than I thought they were. This mammal casserole is also called a bear cat, but in truth, they're not either. They're in suborder Feliformia, meaning they belong to the cat half of order Carnivora. And in Feliformia, binturongs are in the section that is the least talked about. In fact, I could make a part 2 based on vivarids. Not a vivid ferret, you got your turn. Vivarids also include civids, like the one whose poop goes in coffee, and genids.
Copilua.
Got your turn. Vivarids also include civids, like the one whose poop goes in coffee,
Yeah,
and
is it in Indonesia or something?
which are cats natured
Coffee
to
is like
left-handed. And
Indonesia,
it's the binturong that is
Malaysia.
the biggest vivarid, and with some females weighing nearly 80 pounds, they are in fact way bigger
What
than
the
I thought
fuck?
they were. I was
Imagine seeing this when you're working in like
females weighing nearly
a
80
shitty convenience store.
pounds. They are in fact way bigger than I thought they were.
Woo!
I was not expecting a sloth bear from the back. So not a bear or a cat, but this black sentient bath mat can climb, and they have a prehensile tail to help them do it.
I don't think that
Which is why
unique
you'll
compared
probably
to
smell them
other
before you
creature here.
see them. It's true, a binturong bathroom break smells identical to hot buttered popcorn. A smell they use as a warning to rivals, but also as an invitation to the amorous. So if you're in the jungle and randomly smell a movie theater, you might be in the presence of a bear cat.
Oh, it smells like popcorn?
Or death. Since yeah, tiger urine also gives fresh butter. In fact, that's probably why the binsies evolved to smell like that. Wait, that's not...
I learned a lot of the knowledge that I don't have to know.
Wait, no, can someone
From this dude.
fact check me on that? I just made that up, but it sounds real. Is that the reason why? Despite being built like a Mandela effect and half the population swearing they didn't exist a couple years ago, bearcats are part of the most primitive group of feliforms, meaning they're closer to being
I could believe that they exist.
beta
but-
cats, despite them looking like nature hasn't unlocked them yet. I can make that joke. I've earned it. Just a chuckling, tree-climbing Frito warrior.
Ah, wow. From this angle, I don't believe they exist though.
They also smell like Fritos.
It's like a prehistory creature or some mystical creature.
Raccoon, monkey, lemur, bear hybrid that can procrastinate
they're kinda
and
ugly.
postpone pregnancy until the outsides are favorable. Also, the babies are called binlets, and I like
Bimlet.
that. And that's gonna do it for this video. I definitely left some animals off, so if this gets, I'm greedy, 220k likes, I'll do a part 2. But until then, drink water, hug your mother. Remember, reality will always mock fiction, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
Good video. All right.